When you've spent time with hurting people, have you ever been a Bildad? Hey friends, it's Pastor Mike from Fellowship Church. Always good to connect with you with a midweek message. Hope you're doing good and hope you're enjoying this warmer weather. Friends, when you're with people who are hurting, have you ever felt the need to behave like a Bildad? Maybe you're not familiar with that name, but I'll bet you know the name of Job. Job is one of those tragic stories in the Bible. Job had everything, described by the Bible as one of the wealthiest men in his part of the world. And then Job lost everything. He lost his family, all of his children dies. He loses his health, he loses all of his business opportunities. Job went from having everything, worldly speaking, to having literally nothing. The man is in incredible pain, despondent. Even his own wife is not a help to him. And Job's friends come to visit him. You know his friends, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar. Sounds like a law firm. They show up, and for the first couple of days, his friends do just fine and dandy. They just sat with him. There's an old Jewish tradition called sitting shiva. Don't say that 3 times fast. The whole idea of sitting shiva is simply to be with people and not talk. And they did a great job of that for a few days until Bildad decided he needed to fill the void of silence with a few words of what he thought were wisdom, and boy, did he get it wrong. And maybe you've gotten it wrong at some point in time in the past as well. Or maybe you've been in a time of some despondency, grief, hurt, pain, and some of your friends have said just the wrong thing. You know what I mean. Someone loses a loved one and someone comes up to them and says, well, they're in a better place now, which really kind of cuts grief off at the knees. Or someone says something spiritual like, well, God needed them more than you. Well, that kind of minimizes the need that we have for people. Here's what Bildad missed. He was doing a great job of ministering to Job until he opened his mouth, and then things went downhill from there. Here's what we know. We know that when people are in pain, when people are hurting, when people are facing some kind of a loss in their life, could be physical, could be emotional, could be relational, when people are facing losses in this life, what they really need is to know that they're not alone. And they just need someone to come and sit with them. Someone who doesn't come with a long litany of the perfect words or the phrases that they thought they'd picked up off the internet sometime and, oh, this will help them a bunch. No. Someone who just comes to sit with them and says, I'm here for you. I love you. I care about you. I'm praying for you. I'm bringing you before the Lord. I'm here for you when you need something. Not if, I'm here for you when you need something. That's what Job needed from his friends, and instead his buddies pulled an old Bildad on him and thought they'd bring out some great rationale that only added to Job's pain. So let me ask you the question again. When you're with hurting people, have you ever felt the need to be a Bildad? That is, to open your mouth and bring out just that right pithy little statement? Or are you willing to just sit with people in the silence, to recognize their grief, and to comfort them in their pain without trying to rationalize it or explain it away, and just be available? The ministry of availability. Friends, that's how we get people through difficult seasons in their life. We sure hope that people would do the same for us. I hope that you have people in your life who love you and care for you regardless of the situation you're going through. Just know that's why the body of Christ exists for sure. Friends, I hope you're having a good week. Take care. God bless. Hope that this message always blesses you, and don't be a Bildad this week. Take care. Bye-bye.